We want every side to come together to attempt to take down the 100 side.
Man, they gotta
We want
understand,
all the
right?
smoke.
We go off the content.
Three, two, one. Hey there, welcome back to the channel where we keep it real. No capping. I'm your host, bringing you nothing but straight fire and authenticity. Today, we're diving into 12 rooms that I got to promote. The 100 ENT showroom, hosted by Big Wack100. The Beehive room. Love and R&B room, hosted by the queen of the 100 side, R&B. No room for the weak. No mercy room. Spin the block room. 100 ENT Jailbreak Squad room. 100 ENT Solve room. Petty Betty and Toxic Tanya room. Dangerous Minds room, hosted by Beast. Good Burger, hosted by Pitbull. Sleepless in LA, and many more. If you want to get closer or you want to be a part of the show, go to Clubhouse, follow one of these rooms, or you look for a room titled with Wack100. These particular videos all made possible by the one and only Wack100. Get ready to vibe with me as we explore the hardest topics that need some real recognition in the streets. Let's jump right into it and show some love to this channel by hitting the like and or subscribe button. So, without further ado, hold it down. One mic on Wack.
When I'm on the floor, I don't want to hear that weak ass, crying ass, black ass shit, bro. The is you talking about? The life insurance company is paying attention to the rules the politicians is passing about black people, bro. You can't. You ain't serious,
I'm
right?
what he's talking about.
You can't be serious right now, right?
But like I said, it kind of made like a little
I
bit.
ain't never seen a life.
Hell nah. I don't know if that's what he was saying, but that's definitely not true.
I ain't seen no life insurance. Hey, listen, my nigga, I ain't seen no life insurance company pay no attention to none of that shit. All they give a fuck about is your health, your age.
But that's what I was talking about. Where he was getting at, he was talking about that if you start getting
Do
life
they
insurance,
even ask your color, Wack? I don't even think they ask you
They
like
don't
your
ask
color.
that shit. They don't give a.
If I'm not mistaken, they don't ask you if you black or white.
They don't even with your DNA until you requesting a certain amount.
Right, because they gotta make sure
I think the
you
only
in
thing they
shape.
ask you about your age, like your age, that could affect your life insurance, your age.
The one I just did where I had to go get a
one of my
checkup, they
jobs,
had to
and I
go
got a
do the
personal.
blood work and everything, make sure I was good. I didn't smoke, this, that, and the third,
I mean, they
so.
start playing with your blood when you get like that $750 million range. They start playing with it, with that. When you get that $750,000
Gotta go
million
get a physical.
range, you got it. They gonna come out. They come to your house, take your DNA, all that type of shit.
But yeah, that's just so that's like why I think like if niggas would have life insurance, just imagine 500 niggas in Chicago died last year.
Long time.
Nah.
Okay, so
You do know the blood, the DNA came back 100% not him. That they never submitted into the courtroom, right?
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's 3 tests that was done. The first one they submitted, where it said it could have went either way. The other 2 tests, they never submitted. And they came back 100% not him.
Listen,
that's what got his appeal back in there, yeah.
Wack, if he want to get out of jail, he got to give me a call.
Yeah, I want to see what y'all gonna do with Megan, though. Once he come home, y'all see she was lying. What y'all gonna do?
I mean, where's the proof? We waiting for it for a long time.
You know what? I'm gonna tell him to send me the blood test, the DNA test.
Yep, tell him to send it.
I got a
Who was you talking about today? Is that what does Easter represent? Anyway, I don't know what the.
You expect me to believe that Tory Lanez, right? Tory no Lanez.
You want to have a conversation with him? We can call him.
I mean, I'm down. Let's do it. Let's rock out.
He's supposed to actually. I'm gonna just tell him because he's supposed to come to the 100 side anyway. I make sure you in here. You get drilling.
Yeah, let me ask you a question about that same type of shit Tory Lanez did. So after you went to jail, you paid all expenses, all this shit for court and all that, and then you win the case. I was under, I guess, when I was put the wrong impression is after you beat the case, the LA court expenses and all that you do a civil suit and get your money back.
Well, you gonna sue her for sure.
So it is true. Like you been wrong.
He definitely gonna he gonna fuck life up. If that nigga come home, she's up.
He's not coming home though.
Oh no, he be home.
Now he'll be home when it's time.
No. You see, this is the thing, right? Remember, the gun enhancement gave him another 4 years. Either way it go, that gun enhancement coming off. Remember, they gave him time from one end, and they gave him additional 4 years for a gun enhancement. The fucking
Time served.
the DA submits. See, when Tory and them came back, they said we want to run the DNA on the gun. They said all the DNA's been used. What you mean it's been used? Only one test been done. They said no, it was 3 tests done. Well, okay, well, where are the results of the other 2 tests? When the legal get the results of the other 2 tests, they say 100% exclude. No way possible is him. They never submitted him in the court. So the best thing he did was took it to trial. And if he'd have took a deal, wouldn't have been nothing he could do about it. So even with that, if you knock that 4 years off, you're ready to come home anyway. But you know he's trying to file it to where he can stay in the States. I'm telling him, come home, get the 4 knocked off, go to Canada, and then just continue it. Get your freedom first, and then go at getting back to the States.
Yeah, that'd be a wise decision.
Yep. Actually, let me text him. Let me see when he's scheduled to be back in court. Tory Lanez.
Nah, Ion left. He wasn't liking that, huh? He ain't like that news.
Shit, that's right, man. I definitely would
Tory.
get my freedom and then
Yeah,
figure that other shit out later.
Yeah, to get out of there. I was the same shit that Wack talking about. Shit on my feet.
That's crazy because if they came back 100%, like excluding him as a shooter or whatever, like then you know that's 100%. You still gotta wait to like present this shit. I feel like it should be something expedited, right, or what? Like
I was gonna say something about that, but California be on all kind of bullshit because I be thinking like, okay, if you made a wrongful arrest and all your evidence or whatever is whatever, then like it's kind of like you get
it's
pulled
a
over.
process, but it's a due process though. But that is crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. Just evidence is wrong shit. Everything should have been dropped. I thought it'd be like just the same thing, like you said, like they pull you over wrongfully or came at you wrong when they came to your house and raided and found some shit, and then you figured out that your lawyer talking about that it was a wrongful arrest or whatever the situation is, and once all the charges get dropped, that they ain't gonna give you the shit back, but they supposed to drop all charges.
Yeah, it makes sense. Prince, you available? I'm not sure if you know the actual answer, but yeah, it would make sense. But I guess it's definitely a they gotta go about handling it. But to just be sitting like that is crazy.
I just texted him and see when they got him scheduled to go back down. He'll text me back.
Yeah, it's crazy. You got somebody locked up that long and then find out they're innocent, and then all of a sudden, all you do is let them go and talking about,
Ronald Pratt did 33 years before his DNA came back.
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, he wasn't young.
So when that
You get my
happens, Wag, is there like anything expedited or like it's still like the due process or whatever?
There's a
As
due
far
process
as
situation, but you like the civil suits and stuff when you file that, man, them motherfuckers be taking forever. I'm still waiting on some little bullshit after that one motherfucking case. Like I said, they come get your ass to put you away and for life up for 4 or 5 years, be up in there. And as soon as you win and they wrong, they're gonna give you a hard time. That man wasted all that time in jail over some bullshit. And like, what you gonna do?
100% excluded is crazy, and then you didn't submit that. You only submitted the first one that was like, you know, I guess not so much in his favor.
Yeah, it could have went either way. The one they submitted says, it could be, it couldn't be.
What do you mean it could be or couldn't be?
They got a test that say it could be him or it couldn't be him. They call it what, non-conclusive. I think that's what Big U got in Vegas.
Yeah, it's inconclusive.
They test.
Some shit like that, yeah. So it could be, it couldn't be.
But had no type of.
In the shit, 'cause I thought the little DNA test supposed to be like 99% type bullshit. Like how's the DNA test supposed to be non-conclusive or whatever you're talking about?
Yeah, they say it's inconclusive. It could be. It's not ruling you or you are, but it's not ruling it's not. Baby,
on a DNA test.
Yeah. If you read the Big U indictment right now, his is the same way.
So am I tripping or something I'm not understanding? So on a DNA test, they can still say it could be you or not you.
You mother right. That's what Tory in there on right now.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And so what they do is they use all the evidence around it to convince the jury. Yeah. Was he there? We can prove he was there. Was it what Tory is, he got out the car. Tory would have stayed his ass in the car, they wouldn't have been able to book him on it. Was he in the vicinity of the shooting? Did he handle the gun? So Tory saying he went to grab it and stop it from happening. Okay. And they use all that. So with like in Big U's case, they're gonna use he was last seen with you. The Ring camera caught y'all coming and going and leaving together. And the time frame from A to B to C back to A.
With Tory, there were witnesses too. Like you said, if he never got out, he never
got out, yeah.
And they flipped one of the witnesses or some shit.
Yeah, one of them switched up on him.
That's fucked up.
Man, that shit crazy how they be playing with motherfuckers' life. Because even when you talk about like a big use case, allegedly whatever, how can you prove just because me and you left somewhere and I didn't come back? Like you still need to be figuring out why I didn't come back. I could have went off from
nah, see, this when y'all think niggas is crazy. If a Ring camera got you coming in, grabbing suitcase and leaving in the car, okay, Big U, where'd you take him?
Bingo.
Facts.
His only defense is to say he jumped out the car and ran. I just didn't chase him. But where he fucked up at is he told the people he hadn't seen the boy. Now you really fucked up because on comes the Ring camera footage. If Big U would have said, yeah, man, I took you to the spot he wanted to leave, got his shit.
Yeah.
On the way back, the nigga jumped out the car and took off running. He had action.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna chase that nigga, man. I'm 50-something years old. I look like I came back to the studio.
Yeah, I got implicated, so.
Yeah, but he said he hadn't seen him.
No,
the Ring camera got you with him right here at midnight. The Ring camera got you here right here at midnight. We found his body at 9 in the morning. The rigor mortis is set in him. Says he been dead about 8 hours, 8.5 hours.
Goddamn, they found that nigga quick.
From the drop from the Ring camera location to where the body is found is approximately 20 minutes. From where the body was found back to the studio where the phone came back on is another 20 minutes. We done circulated 48 minutes from here to there to there to here to here. You saying you ain't never seen him? Ring got you with him right here. The time it takes to get from with a ring and with a body at is this amount of time. The time we found the body is this time. And rigor mortis says the body been dead these hours, which add up to the time he could have been killed and dropped off. Where he up as when he said, I ain't seen him.
Yeah, I got you. Saying you ain't never seen him, but we got you on the obviously.
Now, if the blood on the thing would have said is absolutely not him, then that works in his favor. Because it says it could be, couldn't be. Because it's contaminated, everything else works against him. That's when you was on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, what if he would have went with that? He got out the car and took off running, and you didn't chase him. That wouldn't look good for him, would it?
Bullshit. He got a better fight doing that than saying, I ain't seen him in the ring, got you right there at midnight with the nigga.
Wouldn't they
Leave.
try to say that he would be fearing for his life, like
I wouldn't give what he was in fear for, right?
and then he
Listen,
goes up dead?
he got a better fight. He got a better fight because they putting you right there with the nigga. So you
Right.
told him you ain't seen him in months. Well, mother this.
Yeah, so that's what he's saying, Princess. They got talking about he ain't seen
You ain't seen the nigga, but what's this?
doorbell camera.
Yeah,
It's like,
the doorbell camera got you right here walking in and walking out with the nigga and getting in the car.
so I hear what Wack saying about that. Yeah, that is
I'd rather it be, man,
yeah,
he jumped out and took off running. That's a better fight than I ain't seen him and they got you with him on a visual.
now you were like never seen him before. You already lied that you ain't seen.
So after that, everything you saying is a lie. You did it.
I didn't know that part, but yeah, now you are a suspect.
Yeah. So the different scenario if he gets caught on the ring camera and ends up telling him that, but he jumped out the car and took off running after they got in the car together.
That all you gotta do is create reasonable doubt, my nigga. Some doubt. All you need is doubt.
Yeah, that's fact.
Hey, yeah, he could have killed him, but hey, shit. It's 1 a.m. He running down the street.
Yeah.
Cause now at this time, well, how you know he didn't jump in the car with somebody else? That's a serial killer, and they didn't kill him and dump him.
That's fact.
See, now, my attorney would have just been giving them every other way that this could have happened.
You got more wiggle room for your attorney to play with.
Yeah.
You saying you ain't seen him now they got the camera blatantly walking.
Yeah, now they got you on the camera.
Yeah, now they got you on the camera. You said you ain't seen him, but he walking out the
So
camera.
that already shows a pattern of lying.
There you go.
Yeah, you're a suspect. I understand exactly about, but it's some little bullshit. Attorney go ahead and just do his little due diligence. Then it would have been a lot different. But yeah, we said that you ain't I wasn't up, and they go take your cell phone,
Whatever you say, baby.
phone. See,
For breakfast.
they can and will hold you as being, especially when you said you ain't seen him. You not first.
We eat right now, it'll be like 5 hours. Think we still gonna be full.
It ain't gonna be 5 hours. We leave at 2, like.
We get there too. You know them people take forever over there. 3. Yeah, so that's where he up at. Is he lied to him and said he hadn't seen him. But then on the paperwork on the wiretaps, they got him telling the nigga to go get control of the ring camera.
Yeah, I always tell you, you're the right.
They got all that on the wiretaps.
And then you say, can and will we usually get you in a court of law? Sometimes it be just better to shove it. Don't say nothing that looks stupid. Just do whatever it takes to make his story up. That's great. Now they on now they on what's the name? All up on Adam shit talking about that Brick Baby up over there getting turned and with him and what's the name snitching.
No, Brick Baby been working. Brick Baby got caught for a shooting case in 2022. Then he got caught with an AK-47, 2 guns, and 125 rounds of ammunition June 2023.
California, he do all that's all day.
But he ain't had no court date or no bails. He was just out. So yeah, you know, I don't think people understand snitching and working is two different things. You're snitching while you're working, but when you're working, you leading them to shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, you might wake up Monday, all right, jump on your phone, you know it's hot. Hey, what's up, nigga? I got my man in town from Chicago. He want to get 30 pounds. All right, cool. I'm going to bring him to you. They listening. They following him. They see where he go. Now we got the Chicago nigga. We got this nigga. Brick Baby spent off. They may wait a month, 2 months, bump the Chicago nigga up on that side. He don't even know where it's coming from. They may take him and tell him, okay, listen, man, you looking at 15 years. You tell us where it come from, my nigga, you know. We might can reduce you down to a 5-piece. He tell him he got it from the nigga in California. Guess what? The nigga in California, they go use that information to go serve a warrant on him. They bumped the nigga from California up. Nigga from California gonna swear to God, the nigga from Chicago told on him he right. But what he don't know, the initial came from Brick Baby Working, who led him to him.
Man, all saying 3
Yeah,
sets you
that's called Working.
that
And
nigga.
Brick Baby name ain't in the paperwork. He's never mentioned. Never got to go to court. And repeats that over and over again. Guns or this or that, this or that.
Yeah, right before you had got on the other platform and shit, my phone had died and shit, and we was talking, and I was just telling him about the platform and shit. And how, like, I don't be participating or be on the little shit before even Big U and all that shit would happen. And motherfuckers would talk about everything else besides the other little shit. But they'll be thinking about it when C-Mac was up on there, everything was all fun and games, woo upstairs, they was talking about shit, but it wasn't like that. And the next thing you know, shit just unraveled and got serious as a motherfucker.
Yeah, but when Crip Mac was on there, all them niggas was already under investigation the whole time.
Yeah, it was already watching, but now they on
Yeah,
platform talking to
yeah,
them.
yeah, he already was under investigation. They get mad at me because we talk about, 50 niggas can talk about it. It's cool. The minute I read the same link, it's a problem.
It's barely on there. Just like I watched the little video and shit with like 4X from Adam Adam always asks a stupid ass question. He asked him a little stupid ass question, and niggas there buzzed him. Nigga didn't say nothing, just stared at him.
Yeah, he asked if he was in the shootout with X4.
Yeah. Yeah, don't answer nothing. Don't say nothing.
I mean, that's something that ain't, there's no, what you call it, but it's different if it's a link up there that says, that's talking about the shootout they was arrested for, he went to court, he beat the case, or he did his time. And then it's just conversation.
Yeah. Yeah. You already beat him.
Yeah, now, you know, what he talking about, don't nobody know what he talking about. They went to jail on the same day. That was the funny part. They both went to jail on their hood day. Crazy.
I know I'm with this nigga up, man. I think he be pretending he be doing extra shit like Orlando.
Oh,
Nigga that just came out of nowhere with the dreads and shit, be dropping all little, talking about different little shit and be looking all crazy.
oh,
With the
607. Oh yeah, man, he just shit. They like listening to it. Shit.
Yeah, I don't think he just really far out. Like he trying to. I think he be on that Orlando Brown shit because Orlando Brown, like he got issues, but he ain't as stupid. He thinking he's stupid. I think even Orlando Brown, he playing a role. And the shit works because every time that nigga get on any platform, shit, even my black ass is over there watching his ass, seeing what kind of outlandish little bullshit he gonna be talking about or what he gonna say. But yeah, but some of that shit that Unc be talking about be kind of
I mean, bro, he's just entertaining people. He's just a character.
yeah.
They've been exposing him the last couple of days. A verb now. Well, shit, I don't know. I don't put that type of thought into a nigga. That's too much going on. You got some paperwork, we're gonna run it. Got some video, audio, we're gonna run it, then we're gonna keep moving.
Yeah, no, I caught on to nigga shit like I'm on it anyway because I be doing other shit. But some of the shit he be talking about, especially like on the spiritual level shit, like I heard about.
I can't tell you, I don't listen to the nigga.
Yeah, he be mixing mixing the truth in with bull, and then doing that little act where he be looking all up and doing all bullshit, whatever.
I don't know, bro. I don't know what that nigga be talking about. All I address him on is him mentioning me. Other than that, I don't know what that nigga be talking about. I think he be bullshitting whatever he talking about.
I'm just shit.
He got your attention though, nigga. I bet you ain't gonna keep running no more commercials on my flow. I bet you that. What else we talking about? Must don't know he at. You want to talk about a nigga? You talk about the lie. What we talking about?
Yeah, nah, so that was actually asked the question, nigga. That was it. But I got you. He still we run commercial. He said, "This nigga no free advertising."
Bro, I ain't got time to be. Listen, bro. If a nigga bull people, what the hell I'm gonna keep reporting on the bull for? Don't make sense.
When the game gonna drop his shit?
Shit, when he finished the album, I
Yeah.
don't pay that nigga no mind till he went through about 300 songs.
Oh, damn. I see a little clip and shit with him and the homeboy in the studio. He dropped shit. I said, "Oh shit, I know he's back." That nigga he was going. He was getting. I can just talk about other shit. You ever get your car back to Ray J? You
That's what you call a troll.
talking about me?
That's called trolling, bro. Like, shit, I'm gonna tell you. You must still talk about a troll. You really believe he's stole a car from California and drove it to Florida?
Nah, I know that you fuck with. Everybody knows you fuck with him. Shit. I don't know why.
No, they won't. Them niggas really believe it. The haters believe that shit.
Yeah, they
This
do.
nigga snitching. He's snitching. Jesus Christ.
Y'all each other way too tough to be on some I stole your car
They
type
should
shit.
already know y'all relationship. That shit crazy.
Man, that boy got to see some shit last night. This nigga snitching right here. Look. You know what I'm saying? What if they'd have pulled him over? Well, nigga, let's say they did pull him over. Me saying he stole something on social media is not the equivalent to filing a police report. The police report is what needs to be filed to make the car hot, right?
Yeah,
That is crazy, my nigga.
you ain't about to call no police on goddamn Ray J.
First of all, Ray J ain't driving nowhere. He ain't driving if he need to drive. He barely drive his goddamn self. He ain't driving nowhere. That nigga getting on jets. Now, you want to hear us argue? We argue about them jets.
We talking about the flying expensive shit.
Too much, yeah. I'm like, my nigga, like, it's a 2-hour flight. What you gonna give him 30,000? That's only make sense. We argue about them jets.
30 for 2 hours. That's wild.
Hell yeah, them niggas, man. We argue about them jets.
I
I
just
only use a jet if I
I,
absolutely have to. Like I gotta absolutely have to. Other than that, it don't feel good, bro. 60, 70, 5 hours later, he like, damn, my nigga, that was a $2,500 flight. It don't feel good. The aftermath, it ain't that serious for me to say, hey, Instagram, look, nah, nigga, nah.
Making 30 an hour, then
I
I.
gotta absolutely, nigga, it gotta be some diehard shit for me to get on the jet. For one, I don't trust them. Think the commercial flights maintenance is better. Two is just, it don't feel good after the fact, bro.
know what you mean on a much smaller scale. But I know I
Yeah, it just don't. You be like, damn, I really did that.
did that. Even if it ain't hurting her, you feel like you spend way too much
And
money.
still, yeah, it's like going to McDonald's and giving a nigga $500 for a burger. Like, nigga, I did that,
That's crazy.
and just don't feel good, bro. It don't. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened to me with Uber Eats. I ordered some Uber Eats one time. I don't know when the shit jumped up, and I didn't pay attention. I looked at that spot was $47. Hell no. Fees and this and this. Nah, we ain't doing that no more. You go to the spot to get it yourself, $19.
That's a fact. I just did that shit this morning.
Yeah, just
If
don't
I would have
feel
ordered
good,
that shit,
man.
that shit would have been 30, and I ended up going and picking it up, and the shit was 14.
Man, it just don't feel good, bro.
Rock like the nigga, like I said in that movie, Paid in Full. So the main character that later on got on and put everybody else on, but he was still like just doing what he doing, not being all flashy, not doing all the extra dumb shit. And then he got his homeboy, was always used to just
Yeah,
being
bro.
flamboyant,
Yeah,
being out there.
he's still alive. He's still alive. That dude.
Oh, he's on the
Yeah, the one that you talking about, the nigga used to work at the cleaners.
yeah.
Yeah, he's still alive.
That's what I said. Some niggas, like, I know niggas who sit around got money, but they don't like really. They be having shit, cars and fun ones, white smoke. They got more. That's
Yo, you in the Matrix, bro.
a on the water, motherfucker. Yeah, but you said the real nigga, you still alive, huh?
Yeah, dude's still alive, yup.
Word, nigga.
Yeah, he's still alive. He's still running around New York. What's going on? We ain't got no topics up there. What's that latest edition full of? We ran that yesterday. That dude put the camera in his face or just something. Yeah, love. This shit finna go crazy. This shit finna go crazy.